Hey everyone, it's Dee here for the sign of Scorpio for the month of December of 2018. Year's almost over, guys. This is our last month to make it count, right? To get into the feeling of getting better, especially before January 1st, right? Why wait until January 1st when you can start now? Two quick announcements, or a couple announcements, I guess I'll say, is I am still giving away the free tarot card readings, so 12 of them. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and comment on the video. And if it resonates with you, give me a thumbs up to let me know. I like to know if it does. And in the comments, you can let me know too. I read all the comments, even if I don't respond to all of them, I try to. But if I don't respond, I still read them and I still see them, and I appreciate every single one of them. The other announcement, I will not be doing any personal readings this month or personal Reiki sessions unless you're in the membership group. If you want to work with me in the month of December, if you really kind of want to get a little bit head start on the new year for 2019, the membership group is great. You get 4 Reiki healing sessions a month and you get 4 tarot card readings a month for only $22, guys. So a Reiki session is $95 with me one-on-one. So, and the group you're getting almost the same benefit as a one-on-one. It's just, a one-on-one is just a little bit different. But so if you're interested, the link is below to get started with us, having a spiritual coach. I'm there for you, side notes, whatever, any questions you have. So if you're interested, the link is below. Let's get started with you guys. The overall energy that I was feeling when I was shuffling the cards was focus. It's straightforward focus. You're focusing on, and I feel it's like, nope, can't drop anything, can't drop anything. I need to be straightforward. I need to keep looking forward, and I can't let anything come into play, and I can't drop anything. The first card that popped up here for the overall energy is the 3 of Pentacles. So this is about working on something. So, and I feel like that's what you're working on. It's like you're working on staying focused. You're not letting anybody distract you or drop the ball. Like that's what I'm getting, drop the ball. I also got, and again, remember these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You can also check out your moon and rising signs to see if those resonate with you as well. More than welcome to comment on those as well. I was getting in the beginning of this, you give an inch, they take a mile. All right, so some of you that's got to resonate with maybe somebody that you're dealing with, is that, that's maybe why you're staying focused, to not be able to give them an inch, because you know that if you do, there's a mile that's going to be taken. All right, so what I'm getting with that is boundaries. Make sure that you establish your boundaries. But let's continue. So 3 of Pentacles, you're definitely driven. You're definitely focusing on something. You're moving forward and not letting anybody distract you. The first thing you have here is the 5 of Cups, followed by the 8 of Cups, followed by the World, followed by the 2 of Pentacles. So for me, with the 5 of Cups, this is about regret. This is about focusing on something that has happened in the past, something that, is making you sad, rather than looking at what the opportunities in front of you have. Okay, what they are. There's 2 cups up here gleaming with light, but we're focused on the ones that are spilt in the water. With that, there's the 8 of Cups, which to me in this reading is about leaving something behind or being walked away from. All right, someone or something that was the world to you. All right, and so basically the moral of the story is, for some of you here, you're focusing on somebody that has left. So some of you, it could have been a divorce. Now this has already happened. It's not, I don't believe it's happening now because you're focusing on it. So maybe even in November or prior times, somebody's left. Somebody's walked away from you, or vice versa. You walked away from them, and you're focusing on the walking away part, not having them in your life anymore, because this person or situation, it could be a work situation, could be, location, whatever, however it resonates with you. But this was like everything to you. And I feel as though they've walked away. And now it's like you're left, and you're left juggling the balls. So I definitely get that some of you, this is a divorce, and some of you are kind of left, holding everything, holding the household together, holding financially together. So yes, it's definitely devastating. And I can see why you're focusing on, what has been left, because it's kind of left you having to be the juggler. right? But the good thing is that you're doing this. So this is in the beginning of December here. So like, but you're doing it and you're not falling down. So please acknowledge that. I was just saying this, and I just did the Aquarius video, and you do have a card that came out with them. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius. I usually don't like to bring that kind of stuff into the reading, but you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But shoot, now I just lost my train of thought. You're left juggling everything. I'll have to come back to it because now I just lost it. All right. So anyway, yep, totally gone. Okay, let's move on to the middle of December. You have the Chariot and you have the Tower. The Chariot and the Tower. Now you can see she's moving in the opposite direction. I feel like the Tower is what you're thinking about up here. The Tower, when everything crumbled, when everything fell apart, when things happened that you didn't want to happen, you're moving forward from that. You're moving away from that, okay? I feel as though everything, always happens for a reason, because what I'm drawn to on this card right now is these birds flying. So in the midst of chaos, you have peace. Right? So whatever that means to you is that, the situation, somebody or something that you've had to leave behind or left you behind or had to walk away from, and you're moving forward in the month of December. I feel like the middle of December, I feel as though you're finally going to see the clarity of why it all happened. Okay? Because the next two cards is you have the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I feel as though this is going to change who you are, but in a better way, because you're going to see the clarity of, wow, I would never have found myself, is what I'm getting. Okay. So Queen of Cups, someone that listens, someone that cares, someone that loves. And I am getting that in whatever this situation was, turned you into who you weren't. And you weren't this person anymore. You didn't care. Resentment, anger, changed you. But now in the middle of December, so some of you, if you want to join the membership group, I'm just saying, can help you here. But you change back, you find yourself again, and it's a brand new beginning for you. It's a brand new beginning, and because I'm seeing open eyes, like just wide open. And it's like now you can move forward being happy because you have now found the old you. Towards the end of December here, you have the Ten of Swords and you have the Nine of Swords. The Ten of Swords, stabbed in the back, dead, no coming back, out, right? I feel as though when this happens, this new beginning, this clarity of who you used to be and getting back to that, there's a decision made here that at one point here, I feel like you want this person back, you want the situation back. However, there's a decision made that there's no going back. And once there's that decision made, you have the Nine of Swords here. Now, the Nine of Swords is usually about sleepless nights, but you can see in this deck, like, she's actually sleeping. And I feel like for some of you, you're actually going to be able to sleep, and you haven't in a long time. But once you make that decision, and because I literally feel like something is releasing, coming off of you, coming out of you. And once that's gone, it's gone. And there's no going back. Right? And you're finally going to be able to sleep. Like, these two cards are very, very different, but in this reading, I feel like they're very, very the same. She's here and she's sleeping on this rock, and she's here and she's just taking the time for her, focusing on her. So focusing on you, focusing on yourself, being able to just relax. Finally. Because between these two energies here, it's like, what the heck? Right? When the heck can you relax? You never know what's coming at you. But I feel as though once you make that decision, everything's going to change. And this is what's the most beautiful. And I'm getting December 31st, New Year's Eve, Ace of Swords, triumph, a whole new you, empowered, confident, loving, a whole new you on December 31st. It's coming. And I feel I'm getting like it's coming whether you want it or not. So be ready. All right. So over here you have True Offering. There's 2 cards stuck here. Let's see. Okay, I'll read both. True Offering. It says, may I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love me. Use me, love, use me for the highest. I am yours alone. The card that was stuck to that is Trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. The timing is right. And I like how it says when love is invited to take over, because I feel like that's what that Queen of Cups is. Now, this is the same card that the Aquarius just had. Doubt. It says, offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises. But you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. And the last one you have over here is make it God's. And it says, release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. So I feel like this card is talking about attachment, right? When you attach something to you, it makes it very, very personal. But when you can look at it from an outside perspective and say the relationship, the money in the bank account, when it's not my money in my bank account, when it's not my relationship, the relationship, it's like its own entity. And when it's in its own entity, you can come with a different perspective, like an outside perspective. So therefore, instead of saying my, it makes it very, very personal. And I get it. It is yours. However, when you can look at it as the instead of my, it gets rid of the attachment, and it makes it a little bit easier to see it from an outside perspective. Okay. I love this card. I can't read it to you. I have no idea, but let's see. The Golden Unicorn. It says protector, guardian, champion. So I can't wait to see what this one says. Let's see, 43. Okay, this says, everyone deserves to have another person in their life to whom they can turn for protection and care. When this card comes for you, the Golden Unicorn is showing you the path to a person, advisor, or mentor who will assist you through the challenges you are now facing. When the Golden Unicorn appears, it is as a beacon of hope, for with the right guidance, what seems to be impossible can be achieved, and you will no longer feel so raw, vulnerable, and unable to go on. The Golden Unicorn appears to those who are facing unjust circumstances. They will show you, step by step, how to get through this time. When it seems that all friends have fallen away and the world is no longer a safe place, they lead with reason, intelligence, and intuitive brilliance. With their guidance, you will come to a safer place within the world and be wiser in choices regarding friendships, alliances, partnerships. You are wiser now and will never be quite so hurt again. There is no protective energy about you, and it is safe for you to leave the current circumstances and create a new path. The judgment you have sensed about you will now dissipate, and true, good people enter your life to help heal the pain of friendships that have fallen. Wow, that's beautiful. So, I don't like selling, guys. I really don't, and I'm not trying to sell. I'm very passionate about what I do. if you're going through a very hard time, like they said, a spiritual advisor, a coach, healing, right? Let the friendships that no longer serve you go and get better quality people in your life. The people in the membership are absolutely amazing. Same spiritual paths, you know, just different spots in their paths. But if you're looking for somebody to comfort you, somebody to guide you, the membership group, I'm telling you, and I'm not saying you got to be in there a long time. It is a month-to-month thing, but even 1 month can help. I'll tell you, the people in there, it's like 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks, and they're completely different. And they've released so much. For $22 a month, guys, you can't beat it. I'm keeping it low so that you guys can really just get help. To be honest with you, just get help. And the golden unicorn, like, it's beautiful. I'm being drawn to that. So anyway, so I hope this resonates with you. Let's do a little bit of the healing that we do in the membership group. So go ahead if you're interested. We're just going to play some music. You just got to close your eyes, right? What can it hurt? Just close your eyes. We're going to connect the divine energy with yours to release anything here to help you move forward, make this decision, and let the person, the situation that left or you left go, completely go, okay? So that we can get to this Ace of Swords relatively soon. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to play some music. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take another deep breath in and let it out. Whatever thoughts come in, let them come in and let them flow out. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it out. Take another deep breath in, bring awareness back to the body, and let it out. Okay, the major message that I got through that was to release the fears. Release the fears of the balls dropping. Release the fears of not everything working out. Release the fears that I'm getting that there's nothing beyond you. Okay? And bringing my back to I think it was the get rid of the my. You're not technically in control here. Okay, so just realize that, and that the more you resist the guiding from the divine, the more life is complicated. Okay, you feel that resistance. So, release the analytical part here and the need to control. So again, I hope that resonates with you. I hope you enjoyed the healing session. If you do want to be part of the membership, the link is below. Even if you can't make the dates, if you want to see more comments and reviews on it, you can check out the website. But yeah, if you can't make the dates, you get recordings. So you get the recordings and they're yours for a lifetime. So therefore, you can always go back to them. But if you need help, please reach out. Much love to all of you. I hope you a beautiful December. Happy holidays to all of you. Happy New Year's, because I probably won't see you before then. So much love to you. But if you do want to see me, membership, and I also have a Facebook group. So the VIP Facebook group, you can go on. The link is below as well. Much love, and I will see you in January. Bye, guys.